Frank Shamrock against Vernon Tiger White at the Sapporo Nakajima Sports Center in Hokkaido. This the Pancrase Tour 95 Eyes of Beast. Here's a look at how the two fighters stacked up. Vernon Tiger White, who started Taekwondo when he was 16. He's out of Palo Alto, California. And Ken, you know Tiger White rather well.
Yeah, you know, he started me 2 years ago. He has more experience than Frank, but he's kind of a late bloomer. Frank learns quickly, and Vernon is taking a little bit longer. But let me tell you what, man, he wants to win just as bad as Frank does. And it's going to be interesting to see because there's never been a Lions Den fight or two of them fight each other. They have to come up with some new tricks because they train with each other so much that they kind of know each other's technique.
So it's a matter of execution in this one. Frank Shamrock, Vernon Tiger White.
Ooh, Vernon comes out with a straight kick. Frank comes in with a right hand, and they're going to go after each other. There's a good knee and a right hand by Vernon. Frank comes back with a kick. They're coming out awful quick here, Bruce.
And a flurry of activity off the start of this bout.
Yeah, there's a right hand by Frank. You know, right here, these guys, they know so much about each other, and Vernon wants to win this so badly that you can taste it. And Frank does not want to lose this. So, you know, it's going to be intense here. These guys are going to go after each other, even though they do train together.
Look, through the ropes goes Vernon Tiger White. No harm, no foul. Restart. No lost points. Nobody grabbed the rope. When they inadvertently go through the ropes, no points deducted. Now Frank Shamrock pulls down Vernon Tiger White and gets to a side mount, quickly moving nicely.
Yeah, well, Frank will move well on the ground. This is where Frank is strong at, and Vernon is a good blocker, but hasn't quite grasped the movement on the ground, although he has come a long way since the first fight. And it's going to be interesting to see how well he can move and defend against Frank. Vernon is obviously a better kicker with his Taekwondo experience. He does throw combinations with his hands, but is not as powerful as Frank. And there's a good reversal. Frank's trying to go for a front choke, and Vernon eludes it very well.
It was a nice little subtle reversal by Vernon.
But I think what happened was Frank let him reverse him in a subtly and hoping to slip that choke in, but Vernon would have none of that.
So Vernon Tiger White now on the top. Got one leg through the leg of Frank, so, and now a reversal by Frank Shamrock, and he gets twisted around.
Yeah, Vernon tried to tuck and roll for a knee bar, and Frank had to dive on the flat to get out of it. And there's a single leg takedown, and Frank's moving around the side to get mount position. And he moves this side, and he'll work for a mount position here. He's got his knee in the stomach to take some of the wind out and slow him down. And Vernon's going to try and, there's a nice cross face.
Well, it looked like the hand was open, and he made a pretty good shot there. And now Tiger back on top. Tremendous action here from the gun.
Yeah, like I said, these guys here don't want to go back to the dojo with a loss. It's pride here. They want to go back to the Lions Den and being the victorious one.
And obviously both guys in very good condition.
Oh, absolutely. That's one of the traits of a Lions Den fighter is that they're going to be in good shape and they're going to come out fighting. That's one of the traits. They do train hard there.
You see Tiger White on the top, but should he be working for something there? Should he be looking for some kind of submission hold? Well, forget about that thought because Frank comes away grabbing an ankle.
Well, right now Frank's trying for a toe hold and Vernon's going to cross face him and keep him up off the feet. Yeah, when you're talking about him trying something, they're moving all the time, and you have to maintain balance and control your opponent and then do submission. And Frank moves to the side. They're in the ropes, and it should be broke at this point. The referee's looking at it closely, and I'm sure he'll step in any moment now.
Well, what I just felt there was maybe he squandered an opportunity when he should be looking for something else.
That's possibly true, but sometimes you're in a situation where that you may need to defend at that point in time because you don't want to give up. And there's a good reversal by Vernon. They're both up. This is some good action.
Very good action. Both guys really working, looking for opportunities. And let's see who benefits from being on his feet.
Yeah, Vernon, like I say, he's good with his feet, and he needs to use more of it. There's a good low kick, and comes back with a high kick.
Whoa, look at the little bicycle move there.
He's a little far away. He needs to move himself in closer. And there's a good straight kick, good right hand to Frank's face there, and stunned him. There's a good knee. And Frank needs to get him to the ground because that's where he's most strongest. And he can apply a submission. Backs off and throws a wild right hand.
Frank Shamrock and Tiger White. This was December of '95 in Hokkaido, Japan. And again, now all of a sudden the pace slows a bit as both fighters look for an opportunity.
Well, they were going full speed there for a while, and they may stop here and check it out, but it won't slow down long. There's a good takedown by Frank. Slips a punch by Vernon, ducks under and takes him down and goes for a side mount there. Vernon will try and ball up.
Frank continuing to work now for that side mount position.
Right here, Frank's looking to maintain balance, and Vernon doesn't want to be there because what happens is when you're there, he puts his stomach on his face and doesn't allow him to breathe, so he has to move out. There's a good reversal by Vernon, and Frank reversed him.
Ends up right back in the side mount for Frank, and watch the legs of Vernon. If he's on those ropes any longer, ref may start him once again.
Yeah, they should break this right now because his feet are underneath the rope. There should be no pause. They move back out.
Frank's got an ankle. He's working that leg.
And this is where he's most powerful, right here with this submission.
Tiger White in trouble. Tiger White in deep trouble. Ref stepping in. I believe that's it.
Yeah, he applied an Achilles lock on the leg and applied strong pressure to it and made him tap out.
Celebration time for Frank Shamrock. He grabbed the ankle or the Achilles and he hooked it real nice. The official time, 5 minutes and 23 seconds. Frank Shamrock wins with the Achilles hook over Vernon Tiger White.